Y'all, I just made some Mexican style deviled eggs, or Huevos Diablo. And if y'all want to make them with me, y'all just stay with me, okay? I made these for my best friend Brittany, and I'm going to go drop them off at her house on my way to go work out. But I'll stick around just long enough to show y'all how I did. Y'all, I'm going to make my best friend Brittany some Mexican style deviled eggs. She loves Mexican flavored anything, and I usually just do these for her birthday, but she's had to make the really tough decision to put one of her puppy dogs to sleep, and he's been with them for 15 years. He was her daughter Caitlin's baby puppy they got, and so y'all know how tough that is, because lots of us love animals, and y'all know it's really hard. And so I love her, and I want to love on her because I feel for her. So I make an exception. Instead of just her birthday in May, that won't work this time. So I'm gonna give her a big old hug. That's what I do with food. I love on people with food. So right now what I'm doing is flipping these eggs over, because sometimes, and I've told y'all that when I made my other deviled eggs, sometimes an egg, if he sat in the carton for a while, that yolk will start easing down to the bottom. And I know y'all probably boiled eggs before, and the yolks to one end or the other. So I just flip them at least an hour before you're gonna boil them, or overnight. And I never do it overnight. I don't know. Our days are crazy and busy, aren't they? So I don't either. But anyway, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to let them sit for about an hour. And then I'm going to boil them, and I'm going to do Mexican flavored. And so I thought I'd get back on here with y'all, and we'll have a fiesta. I'm back. Now it's time to boil these little things so we can devil them up Mexican style. And I'm putting them in here real gentle, like, whoop, I like to drop 10, not been gentle. Real gentle like in here, so I won't crack any of them. And something I do, y'all, and I was taught this by my mother, my grandmother, and any of the older people in my life cooking around me when I was a kid, is you put salt and vinegar on your eggs before you boil them. And I'm going to try to explain. Let me see. Okay. Sometimes do you have if you boil these eggs, you're supposed to boil them gentle, but even sometimes when you're boiling them gentle, I'm going to put a generous couple of teaspoons. It won't hurt. Even when you boil them gentle, sometimes one will crack, you know, when the egg white starts trying to ease or leak out into your water. Well, if you have salt in there, the salt water actually solidifies the egg white, and it'll make it kind of seals it back off. And you'll notice the difference. It'll just be a teeny tiny little leak, and you can still use your egg. So that's what the salt does. And it also, I think it kind of permeates into the shell a bit, and so then it lets the vinegar get in there real good, which we're going to add to. And I'm just going to do like a little pour over like that. Okay, let's see. Let me get me some water, and I'm just going to cover the eggs now with some water. Just cover. But yeah, then the vinegar, the salt lets the vinegar get in there really good and permeate the shell. And all of that is a lot of details to tell you. It's supposed to help them peel easier, okay? Oh, goodness. I did explain it on the last one, and I got a few questions about it. And I thought, well, okay, let me see. Let me see if I can come up with why we do that instead of just my mama. My mama told me to. So anyway, I'm going to boil these on just a low, easy little boil, just a gentle boil, for about 10 or 12 minutes. I like to make sure mine are very well done for deviled eggs, not just a soft boil, because you can bring them to a boil, cover them, and turn the fire off and let them sit that long. But I notice it's a real soft little boil, and so I'll tell you what, we'll just do 10. We'll do 10 minutes at a just a gentle little boil, and then we'll put them together. All right, y'all, I'm taking a picture of all my ingredients to post as well, what we're going to put in these Mexican flavored deviled eggs. I had never made them before a few years back, and Brittany was saying, oh, wouldn't they be good if they were Mexican flavored? Because she loves deviled eggs in general. So I started thinking about it, and I thought, I didn't want the red pepper flakes in there. That's going in my lunch. Hang on just a second. Give me just one more minute. I know y'all will. Y'all are very, very patient with me. Thank you. Okay, so some things I'm going to do is salt and pepper, of course, and I didn't even put that in the picture. That's just a given, right? And so I'm going to put the yellow mustard and the mayonnaise like I normally do. I'm going to sprinkle them with smoked paprika because that's a good little Mexican flavor. And I didn't have taco seasoning. Usually I'll sprinkle in some taco seasoning, not the whole package. That'd be way too seasoned. But I didn't have any, but I have fajita, and that's got a lot of the same flavors, so we'll go with that. And I normally decorate the top of her eggs. I think I have a picture to show y'all. Hang on just a second. I normally decorate the top with a little cilantro leaf because I grow cilantro. But the summer has gotten so warm on my cilantro, it's died back. So I don't have any pretty leaves, but let me show you what I normally that's some I made for her one year with the big cilantro leaf on there. But I don't have that, but I still want to sort of decorate it up a little bit on the top. So I got out these little grape tomatoes, and I thought I'd cut them in quarters and stick a corner of a grape tomato out and sprinkle some smoked paprika. And then I have dried cilantro for when I don't have any growing outside. So I'm just going to put that down in the eggs. And I normally last time I put chopped jalapenos, but this time I'll put smoked chopped jalapenos, which this is called chipotles, is what a smoked jalapeno is. And they're diced already, and it's in adobo sauce, which is tomatoey and vinegary. So anyway, this gives you some ideas, and you can do anything. And matter of fact, I have an avocado, and she loves guacamole. So I'm going to cut up that avocado and maybe put a quarter or a third, maybe half of it in there. We'll just see. So I'm going to get all this together and chop my tomatoes, and then my eggs ought to be done by then, and we'll get back on here and put them together, okay? I thought I'd get back on here real quick and show y'all. I got out my avocado and how you get into one, and a lot of y'all I know, but some of us don't, so I'm going to show y'all. So you start halfway on him, or about halfway, just try to. You see how I'm just kind of spinning him around? I put my knife all the way down to the seed. It's a big old seed in the middle. So you kind of spin him around like that, cut him in half, and then you can twist it. So you got one half, and then there's the seed. You just kind of stick him like that, pull him back off and put him in your garbage, and he's a goner. Okay, now you can get in there to him. You can either scoop out half of him, and I believe I'll do that. I might just have to eat that other half. Yes! I will sacrifice and eat that other half. Yay! But you can take a big spoon like this and just scoop the whole pretty piece out like that. Then you can slice him if you want. Making pretty little slices. How we'll see. You just kind of lay it over like that with your little pretty slices. Or you can dice it while it's still in its shell, like that. Or whatever its outer covering is called for an avocado. Like that. Okay, I just scored him in there. And now I take it and I scoop it out. And we will literally have some chopped up avocado. And be sure and squeeze lime or lemon on them really, really quickly, because he starts oxidizing immediately and will start turning brown on you. So I went and grabbed and washed off the lime real quick, so I'm going to keep it pretty and green for Brett's eggs. Her Mexican style deviled eggs. I guess we should call them Huevos Diablo. Had to think a minute. Think. I might label them that whenever I post these, huh? Yeah. All right, y'all. Okay, let's see. I'm going to slice up these. I think what I'm going to do with these little grape tomatoes And see that I'll have a little piece like that to stick on each one of them. I think that's what I'll do, and I'll make them look kind of fiesta-like, festive, huh? I think it will too. Yes, I do. Hey guys, I peeled these actually while they were still warm, and they peeled just as good as when I chill them down with ice and everything. So I guess whatever works for us is what we do. I do know one thing: the older an egg is, the easier it peels. So that's why I don't use my chicken's fresh eggs, because oh my goodness, they are a booger to get peeled. So that's why I buy store-bought eggs to do deviled eggs. I've sliced them all in half, and y'all see I put them in this tray, and I just put them on paper towel. And so I've got my yolks. Let's see, let me wipe my hands a little bit. Okay, so we're going to salt our yolks first and foremost. Then we're going to put some pepper. And then, let's see, I'm going to squeeze a little more lime juice over my avocado. And I think I'll just put like a quarter of the avocado, because I mean this was a dozen eggs, so I don't want to just be green. It might turn them green eggs anyway, which that'd be kind of cool, but I don't want to just be avocado. Y'all know what I mean. You know what I mean, don't you? Okay, now I've got the fajita seasoning. Like I say, I normally use taco season, but this is close enough, isn't it? And I'm gonna do just a sprinkling, okay? And I'll taste it when I get through, because I just want it to taste Mexican. I don't want it to just be way over seasoned and make you choke. I'm gonna put mayonnaise like you do traditionally. Just doing a nice tablespoon scoop there, generous tablespoon. And I'm doing my dried cilantro this time, like I said. Do a little sprinkle. That smells good. Your dried cilantro is a little stronger than your fresh, so that's why I'm kind of going a little easy. I can add, but I can't take out. And I'm going to give a little circular squirt of some mustard. And then here's our chipotle peppers, and they're already chopped and in the adobo sauce. And normally I'll chop jalapenos, like I said, but these are smoked jalapenos. That's what chipotle is, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go kind of easy on this. I don't want to overpower, so that's maybe a half a teaspoon right now. I don't want to choke my best friend, do I? I'll do a little smoked paprika in here. Oh, that's paprika. Excuse me. Let me find my smoked paprika. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. I'm just going to do a little in there, and then I'll do a little on top for sprinkling for prettiness. Every time I go to do that, it falls out, doesn't it? I'm just getting out my hand mixer because I want to smooth it all in there with the avocado. You don't have to. You can just do it with a fork or a whisk maybe, but I figured it gets stuck all up in the whisk. So maybe not a whisk, maybe a big fork. I can tell already I'm going to need just a little bit more mayonnaise, make it a little creamier. I don't want to get it too creamy because I like them to stay nice and firm inside my egg house. Here we go again. All right, now let me give it a taste. It's always important, isn't it? Brittany doesn't know I'm bringing these to her to love on her. So I'll surprise her today. I got to go work out P90X today, and I'll surprise her before I go and give them to her. Excuse me, y'all. That says that Faraday is calling me. I don't think my mother was born in Faraday, but she doesn't live there. All right, let's taste. It's tasting good, but I don't taste enough Mexican flavor, and we need that Mexican flavor. I'm going to do another bit of sprinkling of my fajita seasoning. And I've got this salsa. I forgot I do put the salsa in there. Just happened to see it. Let's see. find me a clean spoon. Oh, I can use my chipotle spoon. That'll be all right. Now I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of salsa. I bet that's going to give it a nice flavor. Don't y'all? Something I remember I put last time too. I'm going to grab it. It added some real good flavor. With some of this taco seasoning right here. This is mild. Taco Bell sauce. Yeah. We put like a teaspoon of that. I think I put a teaspoon and a half. All right, y'all. I bet we're going to taste like we're having a fiesta now. Don't y'all? Yeah. And honestly, because I cannot taste any of this avocado, I believe what I'll do now, let me salt and pepper this little bit of avocado because I don't want it to be missing its salt and pepper seasoning. I think I'm going to chop this very finely, but also be able to still see the little tidbits of avocado in there. I've not ever put the avocado before, but I know Britt loves guacamole, so I know she'll like the avocado. Yes, you will. Matter of fact, I could put a little piece on top with my piece of tomato, couldn't I? Yeah, that's gonna look pretty. I believe I will. A couple little shavings like that. Y'all see, I just make up stuff as I go. These are completely different than some others I've done for her. Like I say, she doesn't care. She just loves Mexican flavored. And I kind of make up stuff on the fly as I go, as y'all see. That's what some of us do, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to look pretty. Okay, so since I'm putting a chunk of that, let me give it a little taste, y'all. I'm like, wow, Amy. Yeah. Y'all love being in my head, don't you? It could use another little kick of chipotle. What I do, I put like a half teaspoon. We're going to put a generous teaspoon now, okay? Total. Now I'm going to put a couple more teaspoons of this salsa. And I am going to mix it again since I'm going to put a little chunk of avocado on top. That way she'll know, huh? Y'all know how it is. We get our animals and we love them, and they just don't live as long as we do they? And not typically. And it hurts. It hurts because they're literally a member of our family, and we treat them that way. Then they leave us, and it's very hurtful. So I'm gonna go give Brittany a big old hug and give her these deviled eggs. Now I'm gonna taste. It's so but it's getting there. All right, y'all. Grab me another clean spoon. Put a little more chipotle. So we're going to say 2 teaspoons of chipotle altogether, okay? 2. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Man. Oh, yeah. It's turned it a pretty color now. Like a Mexican color, hadn't it? Stir on this, get that chipotle off that spoon, and I'll taste it one more time. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, y'all. I'm just gonna take my just a Ziploc. I do have cake icing piping bags, but this one I can just throw away. I know. Make sure I get some good lime squeeze on these little chunks of avocado so they won't be turning on me. That's the only thing, is they'll try to start turning on there, oxidizing, and that's not going to be pretty. But Britt loves them. Maybe she'll eat them up before they do that. She loves some deviled eggs. She won't waste one of these, so I know how to make her feel a little bit better. Every time she'll see them, at least she'll know that I love her and I'm thinking about her while she's missing. Do y'all do that when you don't have an animal anymore? I literally look for the animal on the floor. I almost think I see them in the corner of my eye. You know, in your peripheral vision. It's just, I don't know, it's tough, isn't it? It's tough stuff. Our fur babies, yes it is. I know she told me Paula, one of our sweet friends, Paula Thomas, she was getting her a headstone out there from Thomas Nursery for him, and she was loving on her too, and Paula's a sweetie like that. Yes, she is. I love her. All right, y'all. Let me see if I can scoop some stuff without causing a disaster. So y'all can see me just squirting in here. Y'all can see the food action, huh? Okay. Whoop. Said I'd do a little drippage. Oh yeah, these sort of have a orangey Mexican-y color. I like that. Tomatoey like. You can tell they're Mexican compared to my others. Fiesta. What'd I say? Huevos, Diablo, deviled eggs. I'm making Britt some. Yes, I am. If she's not home, I'll just leave them in her refrigerator, and I think I'll put a sweet little card with it. Grab her a card and leave her a sweet little note telling her I love her. Now see, I'm not wasting this. I go back and I add to. Yes, I do. Brittany will eat these. She'll eat them for breakfast. She doesn't care. She loves them. And I love that she loves them. Yes, I do. All right, y'all. See if I can get you further down here. Closer to these eggs. Do these eggs and we'll see if we can make them pretty. Pretty for her. There we go. All right, let's see here. I've got these little tomatoes. I got these little pieces of avocado. Let me just try the tomato because I'm kind of afraid of the avocados turning. Y'all know what I mean? Y'all do, don't you? I know. I know it. Oh yeah, I can smell these. They smell Mexican. Yes, they do. They smell good. They smell good. Yeah, they do. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, I change it up every time, but you can do a million different things if you wanted to, making Mexican style deviled eggs. You can just make your own little recipe, whatever you like to use. I think I make them different every time, but she loves them every time. So that's all that matters, isn't it? You know what? I like them. I like them just like that, and then I know the avocado won't turn. Because I'm going to do a few, kind of dot them around so she'll know avocado's in there. Maybe she'll eat the avocados first. Because even though I put lime on them, they will. They'll still start to turn after a day or so. Of course, Britt, she'll eat on these, like I say, breakfast. Lunch, supper, midnight snack, she loves them, so. And I'm proud she does. I love that she loves them. Y'all, they just look so good with it on there. Let's just do it. Let's do it. So very good. Yeah, they do. A little piece here. And I need another little piece. Come here, leave me a little piece of avocado. I'm just gonna pray she eats them up quick, huh? Quick, quick, fast. There we go. One more piece. One more little piece. And we're gonna have some pretty little avocados. Look at there. Aren't they pretty? Little fiesta. I love it. Now, I'm gonna get myself cleaned up and I'm gonna race up there and surprise her with these. Yes, I am. Oh yeah, I was gonna sprinkle a little more smoked paprika, wouldn't I? Yeah, I was. That'll make them even more fiesta-like. Yeah, yeah. One more time, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all have a good day.